Hello, welcome to the vlog. It is so cold recently. Arizona needs to make up its mind if we're going to be in fall or if we're still going to be in summer. Because some nights, it's warm. It's like 80 degrees. Other nights, like tonight, it's like 60 to 50. And it's not a fun time. I'm cold and I don't know if I need to have thick blankets or if I just need socks. So it's going back and forth with the weather. But anyway, I have started to read Neon Gods and I have made it to the halfway mark and I'm really enjoying it. I wish that this dynamic is what happened in the second ACOTAR book. What is it? Aquamath? I wish that this stuff was going on in that book. That would have been phenomenal. And I know that Aquamath is a Hades and Persephone retelling, so it's definitely giving me the same sort of vibes with the dynamic of Hades and Persephone in this one. So I'm actually really enjoying that I feel like I kind of know what's going on a little bit and the dynamic that's happening. And it's just kind of interesting that the way that some of these scenes are in this book feels a lot like the scenes that happen in the night court in Aquamath. So I'm enjoying that. It's really fun. I definitely want to fly through it tonight, but I'm also really tired and I just really also want to watch 911 because it's my new obsession, and it's why I don't commit to new TV shows, because if I find something and it's like 15 seasons long, that is all that consumes me. So I'm glad 911 is like 10 to 18 episodes per season and there's only 5 seasons so far. I can handle that. My binging will not go a little overboard. But the only other book I think, oh my gosh, my hot chocolate's going to spill. But I'm going to be finishing this probably tomorrow, so it's done. I just have to see how these boys die. Fun. Not enjoying that. Don't want to see them die, but it is what it is. And then I do need to try and finish Conventionally Yours by Sunday night because that's the last day of October. And I think I should be able to do it. The audiobook is 10 hours in script. And if I can manage to listen to it at 3 times speed, that's like, what, 3.5 hours? I can handle that. I can handle that. But this vlog should hopefully be pretty fun. I am going to be going to like a costume type party thing at the store that I usually help out at, and it's gonna be super fun. I'm super excited for my costume, but my mom did have to kind of MacGyver it for me because I am not a small woman. I am quite large and I am quite busty, so I did try and order a very large costume, and I even ordered a maternity costume and it still did not fit. So my mom had to add some side paneling, and then we had to turn it from what it looked like on and cut it open to make it more look like a robe because it wasn't gonna lay right. It was not cute. It was not cute. So hopefully my costume comes together and you will see what I am on Saturday, but we have to get through tomorrow, which is Friday. Anyway, that is the start of my vlog. Let's see how this week goes. I think it'll be fun. I'm excited. I'm so excited for Halloween. I haven't been excited for Halloween in forever, but I'll let you know how these go tomorrow. Hello. All right, so I am almost done with Neon Gods and I'm having such a fun time. Honestly, it's fun. And I honestly expected this to have a lot less plot. I expected this to be more on the erotica side, just based on like what everyone said about it, but it definitely has a pretty solid plot. And even though the timeline of it is a little fast-paced, I still feel like both Hades and Persephone are getting a lot of time together and getting to know each other outside of just hooking up, that it's making me like feel for the relationship. So I'm having a really fun time and I think I might want to continue on with this series. I don't think it's the same characters every book, but I think it's set in the same world and I just think it's kind of fun. It's like Gossip Girl meets Greek mythology meets 50 Shades of Grey a little bit, but better, way better. I have a lot of those vibes. It also meets Aquamath, so if you are interested in that, this might be a book for you. I think it's fun. I think it's a pretty solid read. This might even be like a 5-star just based on like me not having any problems with it so far. You know, when it might not be like an all-time favorite, but it's just good enough. So also, if you can't see my little band-aid, I ripped my fingernail completely off. Well, not completely, but halfway, really bad. It hurts a lot. So now we get icky band-aid. I should be finishing Neon Gods maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow morning. I want to read some fan fiction. I just want to read fan fiction so bad. So I might do that and then watch some 911 and finish Neon Gods and They Both Die at the End tomorrow before I go to my little costume party thingy. It's more of just an event where I get to shop and be dressed up. So I will show you what I look like tomorrow, and if I get anything, which I probably will because I have no willpower. Okay, here is my final look. My mom and I, like I said, had to cut this dress apart to make it fit because it did not fit. So we had to cut open the top and we made it like more corset-like. And I don't know how to show this. Let me go in the mirror. So this is what we came up with. It's not the best. The corset thing doesn't look the greatest. It doesn't really fall right, but it is what it is. And I ended up getting go-go boots because I couldn't find the brown boots that she wore, and any that I did find were definitely not wide calf, which I would need. So this is the final look. I'm out of breath because this wig took me way too long to get on, but I need to go and I will check in with you later. All right. It's almost midnight. I am home. I want to do a little haul just because I got some cute stuff and I just couldn't resist buying things. So this is what I got. So I got a sweater with a wolf on it. I have been obsessed with wolves recently and I just thought that this one was so pretty and it looks so snuggly and warm. I also got this sweater that has a bear, I think. Yeah, it's like a brown bear and it's just so cute. It looks so cozy. I loved them so much. And they were like, one was $10 and one was $15. So I just had to get them. Like, I feel like that's a steal for how cute these are. I got a little crochet ghost magnet because I did not get it last time and I was so sad about it. So I had to get them this time. I got a little embroidered hoop with little flowers on them that are just so precious. Another little framed ghosty like I got last time, but this one's holding a little coffee cup. And he's just way too cute. I couldn't pass it up. There was also a little hedgehog that I really wanted to get, but I restrained myself. I got 2 pieces of artwork because I am really wanting to hang things up in my room. I have one wall that just has fairy lights on it, and I want to add art and stuff. So I got these ones that are supposed to go together. They're very fall. I love it. And I got this little lion hanging on a tree, and it says, "Hang in there." And I just thought it was really cute. So I had a really fun time. My friend is now trying to convince me to dye my hair red. So if you think I should do it, let me know in the comments because I'm kind of thinking I should. I don't know if I would go this bright with it. I might go like a more like auburn brown, but I kind of want to do it now. It's really fun. I'm really liking it. So I just thought I would do a little haul. I also don't think I'm going to be reading tonight because I don't want to. I am tired. I want to watch TV. I want to eat my midnight dinner and then I want to go to bed. So I will check in tomorrow morning and let you know what I'm reading. It'll probably be tomorrow night. What am I saying? Tomorrow morning. I'm not going to read in the morning. You didn't just see me drop my entire water bottle all over my couch and on my carpet, and I am just ignoring it right now. I am sitting in cold water. But that is okay. I need to finish this vlog and I am just going to let you know that I gave this 3 stars. I think that it could be a great series. I kind of wish that this was like an ongoing series where we didn't know who was gonna die, like we got to know different characters, and I don't know, it could be super great. And I think I've heard that it's going to be turned into a TV show, and I think that's going to be really interesting. But I just overall have a hard time reading about young people dying, and I've always had this issue. If there's kids in a story that die, I don't like that. It gives me like a sinking feeling in my stomach every time I just think about life that's ended too short. And so I don't think this is one that I was capable of appreciating, but I know that it's a good story for what it is, and if people do like it, I understand why they would, because it's tragic and it's moving and it's kind of hopeful in a way too. But I personally just really struggle with death in stories, and especially ones that just don't seem like there's a purpose to them. That's how I felt about these 2 boys dying. So it's a decently good book, I can admit that, but for me it just didn't do what I wanted it to, and that's okay. It happens. But yeah, I probably would never reread this. I like to avoid death if possible in stories. So you know what, 3 stars. it's solid, but not for me. For this book, this is a 4-star. I really enjoyed it. I was having a really fun time. I would just say that towards the end, Hades started to bother me just a little bit because he wasn't bad enough. I know that in this, he's supposed to be represented as a bad guy, but on the inside, he's really just like a golden boy. But he made some really dumb choices towards the end, especially when it was like a life and death situation that just bothered me. And if you're gonna write a character who's a little bit dark and then make him like be morally upstanding in a moment of life and death, I would just prefer a little bit more violence in this one. Just a little bit more. And I wish that he wouldn't have been so broody, I guess. There's a lot of points where he was so self-deprecating and assuming that Persephone would dislike him if he did something, but then he would do the thing and she would be totally cool with it. And so he kept having these like moral issues in his head where he was like, if I do this, Persephone's gonna hate me, and then if he did it, she would be like, yeah, I understood. But he kept having those moments and it just got a little grating at the end for me, because I was just like, can you just be a little bit more, not be a little bit more, I guess have a little bit more of a backbone. I don't know, but overall I enjoyed it. I will probably read the next in the series when it comes out. I think it's January that the second in the book series comes out, so I'll probably read that someday. But yeah, that is all that I have read. Overall, pretty decent. I have finished most of my October TBR. I just had one book that I did not do, and I will be reading that in this month, which is officially November. So if you would like to stick around and see any of the reading vlogs that I have coming out, I will be posting a lot of my fanfiction readathon vlogs over the next couple of weeks, and then I have some other video ideas that I am hoping to get out in the next couple of weeks as well. So if you'd like to see those, you can subscribe. If not, that's okay. Maybe another video will entice you to subscribe, but I will see you in my next video, which should be a pretty fun one. Hopefully I can get it filmed and edited by Friday. So I will see you later. Bye.